The FTP is a standard network protocol that we use to transfer computer files. The Cheongdam FTP contains many useful files that we want to download, including lesson guides, answer keys, teacher's guide for CR and CTP classes, Cheong quizzes, and so on. In order to access FTP, you need to know the server ID and the password. These will change every term, so ask your team leader once you arrive at your location. There are a few different ways to access the FTP. Most browsers will support FTP access, which means that you can simply type in the address in the address bar of your browser. Also, you can set up a shortcut folder on the computer that you use most often at your location. So you can do this by clicking on Start and go to Computer. And you can right-click anywhere on the folder here and click on Add a Network Location. And it will lead you to the network location wizard. Hit Next. Next. And then you want to type in the full address of our FTP. Hit Next. And uncheck this button right here. And then type in the username. Hit Next. And you can change the name of the shortcut if you want to. Let's name it something else. Hit Next. And you can check this or uncheck this if you want to. I'm just going to uncheck it for now. Let's finish. And as you can see, a shortcut for the network location appeared, and you can move this to your desktop if you want to. And we can access it by double-clicking on it. And now we have access to our FTP server. Now, once you're on FTP, you can go to O3 April, O3 Research, select your current term, and you will have access to all the class resources. So for example, in order to prepare for my Sapling 1 class, I'm going to download the lesson guide. So I'm going to go to Sapling, Sapling 1, textbook, and the lesson guide. So I'm on my first book, A1, and let's say I want to prepare for lesson 2 today. So I'm just going to download it by dragging the file onto my computer. And I also need answer keys. So my book 1 answer keys, I'm going to download that too. And I also need the Cheong quiz for lesson 1. So as you can see, I'm simply dragging each file onto my computer to download them. Just be aware that you might run into some lag issues if you try to open the files straight from the FTP server. So we recommend you download the files onto your computer first and then opening them. And that is how you can utilize the FTP.